blessing, I time in the effort, I rest. The brother gave me the fear, the promise of death. The work of my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Play Paris, who make on you, I can't Sktv venue. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And yes, I know money, and more I you. And you love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandmaster.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the TV, and I don't get it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandmaster.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and I promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Monserrat, San to Bakolu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
Well, indeed, Sktv, it is the best in Liberia. Sktv, it is the best in Africa. Please, folks, to those of you who just joining us, let's share the show. Today is Wednesday, having to be the 5th of February. For matter of fact, we are already in the second month, and this is how I want to welcome you to the Sktv show. Let me see our best to get my team on board. Muna already said, yes, Muna is here. No time to waste. I won't say my Muna, but sometimes you'll be fighting for the I don't know, gender, I don't know what the equity or what. Every time you're fighting, but anyway, Muna, what's up? How everything?
Not bad. Yeah. Everybody doing? How is it? How the nation capital?
I'm doing great. Thank God for life. And I don't know your end and how the Zulu whiskey. Someone will say.
So the whiskey is relatively calm as I speak. Yeah, hope it's okay.
Great. Okay, so we just start. We just coming up. So we want to encourage all of our people to share the show before we go into all of the happening, maybe all of the updates and so forth. So Muna, if you also have your own Facebook hand up or the link, you can also share the show so that others can also follow. That's one of the best things to do. So take your smartphone because we live in a technology world, Muna. So when I see you, I won't be seeing you with your phone in your hand, or are you using the phone to go live? Which one? Yeah, man. Today is ladies' night, so don't get it twisted, Muna.
I'm alright, yeah, definitely.
Well, so very soon, Mark will be joining us. Lawrence also will be joining us on the show. Well, indeed, it's going to be very, Stick can always say, very, very busy and noisy. But again, today, it won't be easy because so many things happening in Liberia that we're going to talk about. So let our people share the show. Those of you who just joined us, please comment, like, and share. Yes, I want you to do. So we're trying now to, share the show ourselves. Yeah, so we're trying to share the show. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. So Muna, I don't know, but how is social life? Today is Lily's night. What's up?
Yeah, nothing much. You know, to just yourself, preparing. Even hours. That's the time you can see things happening. Yeah, even
Really?
hours. Yeah, sure.
But but Muna, why some of these days, like for example, Wednesday is given to you people as a ladies' day or something. They say ladies' night. What the secret? Is there a day maybe to reconcile or maybe to have things under control or because
Yeah,
sometimes
maybe
I
I
said
see that
before,
there.
when I come here,
Yeah,
when I
maybe
said
I
before
see.
during those days, the songwriter or some of the Rastafari, they will say German payday. And would the payday be on Monday? It said no. Would the payday be on Tuesday and
And
up to Wednesday? So how when I go
pay
ahead?
Saturday, Jama pay Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, so Mona, I agree that German payday is on Saturday or maybe between Friday and Saturday. Then
Mm.
what the payday for you people, the women?
Everything's well, ladies' night. We don't have pay anyway. If you didn't say ladies' night, yeah, I see this day, ladies' night, like maybe you go out with your loved one, share fun, and we're sitting, drinking a little wine, have some discussions. Yeah. Make your
But
leave,
but
make
but
your
but
baby
Mona,
feel
when it
happy
comes
that day, your fiancé happy, walk out, go out and think, just like that. Yeah.
great, great. So Mona, I want to ask you this question. Some of you ladies always tie your or some of you are always angry. You tie your face, or some of you tie your faces and be like, I don't know what happened, but is that the right thing to do as a female? Sometimes when the male carry you out, for example, maybe for refresher or maybe for some maybe interactions, is that the right thing to do?
No, I think that when you have your family and doing something happen, it's better to voice out to your partner. Maybe your partner did something you don't know, and then you keep it to yourself. It's not fine. That you don't have a good laughter in your home. So if maybe your partner wrong you, your friend wrong you, you spit it out and things so you guys can move on. Yeah, maybe when you know you phone for and thing you say I'm sorry and then fun. But it ain't good maybe something happened yourself and then it's eating up. It's not fine. Yeah.
Well, great, Muna. You are saying that it's not good for you to keep things in heart, especially when it comes to social life. But then, Muna, let me ask you this question again before bring on some of our team members. Okay, Mr. Kana already, yeah, yeah, indeed. So, yeah. Oh, Mr. Kana always wearing the kind of shades. I don't know. Sometimes it get me confused. I don't know. You want for Judah Baka to see clearly or what? Mr. Kana, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine,
Well,
fine,
I'm
fine.
doing good. Thank God. It's just that the situation is not easy back home, but again, we're grateful. Thank God for life and everything for your end.
Thank God. We can't complain. I mean, Donald Trump making a country very juicy. The country is going.
Good.
We are very excited for the new government, and things are going very well with us here.
Oh,
Things prices
yeah.
are things prices are coming down. Grocery prices are coming down, and everything is just getting easy because we got the best
From where now? From your end now, or from where, Mr. Cannon?
the
Oh,
whole United States. From the whole United
yeah.
States.
We see the
we are,
country.
we are, we are extending the glory to you guys. The Liberians are getting the back kick too. They are enjoying the new presidency. So we good.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Cannon. And we were talking about some social interactions, and I know sometimes you go out with that special person, but we're looking at the physical expressions of some of our, well, maybe friends, partners, and so forth. Some of them will go out. You see them, some of them, Mr. Cannon, they look like they're not happy to even go out, but then they'll be like, but let go. When you go, it'll be like, they will say, you can carry the horse, right? You can carry the horse. I know you can force the horse and carry the water side, but you can't force it to drink. So, what I want to take quickly before we transition?
I don't know exactly what you're talking about. You know me, I don't let to go all the funny part over there because I let to go strictly to the if the horse, you take the horse to the water, take the water to the horse. So I don't really know exactly the point you're trying to make, but what I know right now, Liberia is doing well. We're not just about our government, everybody happy, everybody enjoying. And people who voted for Joseph Boakai, they themselves they are enjoying. All the auxiliary groups and all the other people in the street corner, everybody enjoying. The country is developing, so we are very happy, and we hope Joseph Boakai will do more in the next, few years. Yeah, we are happy right now. The country is in the right trajectory. Is on the right trajectory, and everything is good for the country. People are happy.
Great, Mr. Kane. Thank you. Lawrence just joining us. Lawrence, let me say good evening to you, my brother, and Abong Auntie.
Well, good evening, Melbourne. Good evening, Mr. Kane. Good evening, Mona. Well, Bonga is okay. We here.
Oh, Lawrence, yeah, because I understand that you people now, because you people are the one now controlling things. I think you have one of your lawmaker. I don't know which position is serving in the new.
Yeah, I got information. I got information that the mayor is chairing committee on concession.
Oh,
yeah.
During Kofa administration as speaker.
That means the Lauren there about to receive all the money there in the country.
Look, Mr. Kane. By the way, folks, thank you all of you. Most of you joining us. But hopefully, by the grace of God, let me just break the news to all of our followers, viewers, and listeners that hopefully Steve will be joining us on tomorrow by the grace of the Almighty God, after all of his time of bereavement and so on. But on tomorrow, that will be on Thursday. Steve will be joining us on Thursday by the grace of the Almighty God. But Mr. Connect today, we have everything under consideration, and there are a lot of things ongoing here in Liberia. But let me just give a few minutes to our team, at least to tell us or to give us some updates as to what's happening in central Liberia and that of the eastern part of Liberia or the southeast, where Muna resides. So I don't know, should I begin with Muna, then come back to Lawrence? Yeah, so Muna, give us a little update about what's happening there in Zwedu, Grand Jeda County.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mebon. Yeah, Grand Jeda, we are okay, just that citizens are feeling very bad. They are disappointed in the fire service we have in the county, because what happened yesterday when that lady house got burned, ashes were in 8-month baby left in the fire, and that baby was buried yesterday, and the boy are feeling bad on the fire service they have yet. They said they are not working, and when they go to the gate, like when motorcycles carrying gasoline, they need to collect money and pass. So that what happened right in the county, that the citizens are very, very, very frustrated on the fire service. They are not working at all. Yesterday, nowhere to be found. You don't even have fire extinguisher. You don't have it. Yeah, what happened yesterday? Yeah. So we went to the gate, collecting money. They were working at all. The citizens are very, very much frustrated because what happened yesterday is 8-month baby in the fire that you can't even able to enter the house. That baby got burned yesterday. Took that baby to the mosque, and that baby was buried yesterday. Now what happening right now? Citizens are very, 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 very downhearted as I speak to you.
But Muna, quickly, let me ask you, even though I had two questions, but let me ask you this first question. Is there any tension building up in Zwedu or any part of maybe Grand Jeda County?
Yeah, the just basic concern that we on the radio, open the phone line on the top monitor, the state podium as well on various platforms, feeling very bad because what happened yesterday. Yeah, what happened yesterday? Somebody are very much frustrated. I even wanted those who yesterday fire service people to even leave because they even owe and think they don't do the work. They just went to the gate collecting money. When somebody got motorcycle coming with gasoline, they pack the bag, you pay 500 and they just pass Because what happened yesterday, really, basically a serious concern yesterday. Everyone is talking about it. Because what happened yesterday morning, yeah.
Great, thank you, Mona. Even though
committed to others helping in the process, but they couldn't make it. They couldn't make it. I see one people putting goods outside the market, outside from the shop. I see them posting it. People left in the fire. What about outside making water? Nowhere to enter the house until that big burn yesterday. That make the situation very, very much frustrated. Yeah.
wow, that's so sad. But Mona, let go back to the Goma quickly before we go to Lawrence. We are also getting reports that the CBI in Zwedru, or let's say in Grand Jide County, that there are also a fire incident, and we saw some touch buildings and so forth that been burned to arches. What's going on? How come our people are still making money, but they are building tap or touch?
Yeah,
also?
the CVR build. The CVR build happened to the house got burned down to the CVR. So we already know. Yeah. Got burned the same CVR yesterday. That's what happened. Actually. People still they
All
making
right.
money. You see them still having a makeshift building all around. So that's what happening right now in Zwedru.
Thank you, Mona. I think that would be another topic by itself. But let's cross over now to Lawrence. My brother Lawrence Moore, give us update in Brown County. What's going on there in Brown County?
Thank you, Mabon. Thank you. It's good to be on the show as usual. Mabon, we getting report from District Number 4 Representative Oro Emmanuel Ya, District 4 Representative Maggie County. Oro Emmanuel Ya has seized a 40-feet container leaving from bomb mines to Monrovia with iron. And according to the information, the Oro said he's not leaving the container until proper investigation has been done, because China Union Concession is in 2 counties, Margibi and Bon County. And Margibi District Number 4 is closer to bomb mines. So the iron was leaving from bomb mines to Monrovia. When it got to Kakata, the representative of District 4 Margibi County was able to arrest it. And as we speak, investigation is ongoing. How did it happen? Why it have to leave from Bon County all the way to that part of Liberia? And the 2 counties have to enjoy the facility, Margibi and Montserrat, because District 4 is the mountain is in District 4 and portion of it is in District 7, Bon County. So as we speak, the investigation is ongoing on that issue about the scrap. People are still doing scrap business because the Chinese are doing their factory. Most of the iron they can condemn it and be packing. So the representative is saying it should be used for the intended purpose. So the 2 counties, the citizens can be able to benefit from the scrap, not only few individuals. So the 40-feet container have been arrested. So that's the great news for us. We want to know exactly how did they left and who are those guys that are behind it. Because we want few hundred people to go sit down and eat it. So up to now, we're still trying to get information from our lawmaker office, but we were told that he's not in the country right now. He's in Morocco. So we hope and pray that some of his staff will be able to talk to us concerning the issue of the iron. So far, that's the information circulating the district as we speak. So we still following it bit by bit to know how did it happen and who are those that behind it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lawrence. Mr. Cannon will ask questions, and a few of maybe some of our team members will also ask people some of the questions that they want to ask, especially when it comes to the leeward counties. Some of the counties are seriously challenged or hardly reach and internet call and so forth. But again, that move quickly. Let me give you update from the nation capital, where there are a lot of things happening, Mr. Cannon and Mona and that my brother Lawrence and the rest of you. Yes, indeed. So again, with the issue of corruption in Liberia, I think someone was saying that corruption has now become sports in Liberia. Like people are now disappointed and they feel that okay, corruption is part of our life. Every time you wake up in the morning, you hear about corruption. So with the news coming from the Noka or Noka end, where we heard a lot of news about local conversions, things happening, people are purchasing or buying cars worth of 75,000, even there are a lot of agreements and so forth. And apart from that, also we are also getting reports from LTA, that is like the Post and Telecommunication, sorry, the Post and Telecommunication, their process that they bought, that there are some corrupt act or some corrupt behavior into the bosses or into the entire transaction. So the public are so disappointed and they want to know as to what's going on. How come this government that Liberian people voted for as a rescue government, there are a lot of corrupt attitude, a lot of corruption ongoing. But again, with other news coming from the Capitol building, today we also get a report that two persons has been arrested for the arson attack on the Capitol building. Mind you, the Capitol building once upon a time burned down sometime last year based on the uh, impasse, or someone would say the political holding and pulling. So after that, we've been getting a lot of information. People have been arrested and so forth. And on today, two persons have been also arrested. And among these people that have been arrested, we also get a report that Representative Jason Sibo of District number 16 gave 100 USD, according to information, that he also supported some of the arson attack against the burning down of the Capitol building. So again, apart from some of the news, there are so many things happening with the USAID shutting down Liberians, health issues, educations, and there's so many things happening. Even as we speak, Mr. Kane, the uh, Emirate Hospital, we are also getting report that there are no drugs, lack of drugs. People are frustrated the way things are going. Well, so far so good, Mr. Kane and Mona and that of Lawrence. These are some of the happening back here in the nation capital. Any other news as we go along, I'm going to give you people updates.
Yeah, so Mabon, thank you very much. I want to understand something really quick. You talked about two arrests being made. Do we have the identity or names of those people where they were arrested? And also, you made mention of Representative Dixon Sibo. Are they saying that Dixon Sibo is connected to the people arrested, that he contributed to the operation that burned down the capital? Is that what they're saying?
Yes, Mr. Kane, so I can safely tell you, according to some of our colleagues from the Temple of Justice, they are informing us that indeed there have been two arrests that were made, two individual. Let me quickly, I can't uh, give you their names, but we are getting report that also Representative Destin Sibo from District number 16 also, according to one of the or some of the individual who was involved into some of the arson attack, said that Representative Jason Sibo gave them 100 USD to burn the Capitol building.
So they were giving $100 US dollars. So they've decided, allegedly decided, to burn down the Capitol building for $100.
That's a $1 million question. That myself, I didn't want to
Yeah, that's
ask
what I'm
you
saying.
because
That's what they are alleging, right?
yes.
Okay. So honestly speaking, I'm not going to be here for the whole time for the show. I have to go back to work. But you know, sometimes you want to stay out of labyrinth politics. Sometimes you want to just focus on some good stuff. But it's hard to just divorce from labyrinth politics. However, Mabon, I want to actually take this time to say a big thank you to you and our administrators on the political action group that we are currently working on. The Liberian movement for change is really gaining steam, and people are really getting on board. And this is one of the most popular initiative in my lifetime when it comes to Liberian politics, because always in Liberia, people are always divided. People always taking side based on tribe, based on county, based on political parties, based on religion, based on different stuff. But to see Liberians coming together from all walks of life, supporting one initiative in the interest of Liberia, that is very, very important, and it deserves our commendation. And those of you who are yet to be IDed, if you have sent us your information, we will definitely ID you. So if you have been IDed, we want to welcome you. So just a quick update. The last time we announced here that if you're a Liberian, if you're in Australia, you're in China, you're in Europe, any part of the world you are, and you want to be part of this initiative, we encourage you to send us your information. Also, not only being a part, but if you want to take leadership position, because this thing that not one man show, anybody, male or female alike, you have the right to be a part. And if you are interested in leadership position, whether it's in your district, whether in your county, or better yet, if you are in Monrovia, if you are interested, please reach to us. Very soon, we're going to be constructing the leadership structure of the organization. We have some leadership already in place, but this is a very big institution that we are putting together here. So we will need people to work on different committees, whether it's going to be recruitment and mobilization, outreach, financial committee, lawyers, and those that are going to be in the lobbying here in America, lobbying through the federal government, through American Congress. Everything we're going to be doing, they're not just, talking thing. We'll practically do everything we are saying here. And it's not like somebody going to just take control of the whole process, like so say one, so say all. No, it's never going to be like that. And this is not about any political party. Every political party is welcome to be a part of it. However, any politician or group of politicians or political institutions that would like to be not only being a part, but to champion our cause. If you help us, we'll help you. Because what we want for our country, Lamont is showing his face today. Oh, Mom, why you show your face for a second? You run away. But anyway, so we are going to reiterate what we said earlier. If you are a Liberian, if you are interested in changing things in our country, especially when it comes to tenure reduction for president, if you are truly in support of that, you don't want to leave, be left behind. You want to make sure you are part of this. If you want to change the tenure for the presidency, the senator from 9 years, hey man, they put me eating our money. 9 years. Every 9 years, every 3 years within that 9 years, they got a brand new car for $40,000 to $80,000. You paying for their cell phones. You giving them car. You giving them money to put gas in the car. While other Liberians are suffering to even get daily bread. Other Liberians are suffering to even get money to send their children to school. And nowhere in Liberia you have high-speed internet. We don't get no medication in our clinics. We don't get no ambulances to take our sick people to school, to hospital. So if you are interested in these things, you must be part of this initiative, regardless of your political party. And let me be clear, all of us, we are all free to be part of any political party you want to be part of. That's on you. That's not our business. You want to be president, you want to be vice president, you want to be secretary, you want to be this for whatever political party you want to be a part of. That will not stop you from participating in this group. The only thing we will not allow anybody to do is to bring your party politics to this group. No, that's not what it's meant for. Any contribution that you're going to be making towards this group is about how well we can reduce the tenure position, how well we can remove some of those, bad law that we have in our constitution, where in presidential immunity, where the president get free run on everything. The Liberian Constitution says if you are president, you can do anything you want to do. You can kill people. You can take the country money. You can steal the country money. You can violate the constitution. You can do anything you want to do. As long as you are not impeached, you'll go free. That's why the presidents in Liberia, they are not afraid to steal. They are not afraid to engage in constitutional violation. They are not afraid to, engage in nepotism that is also a constitutional violation. They are not they are not afraid in doing anything they want to do with our money. They are putting their children, their family members to any position, and they will steal as much as they want to. They are not afraid because nothing will happen to them at the end of the day. So because of that, we Liberians across the world decided to come together to put our signature on paper. It is required to have at least 10,000 signatures, but we are hoping to get 150,000 signatures minimum. We want to make sure at least we get minimum of 10,000 signatures from each county. We have more than 30, 40,000 to hundreds of thousands people in every county in Liberia. No one county in Liberia that is less than 30,000 people. So why not we can have the 10,000 signatures in each county? We have people that have volunteered. They say they want to also go down the trenches to make sure that they collect signatures from everywhere. Librarians at all levels are volunteering to be a part of this initiative. So when I come here and have any show without talking about this, except as long as I'm on, because this one is supersede any political activity in Liberia. The thing that continue to keep our people in poverty, the thing that continue to keep our people, like strangers in their own country, is the thing we are talking about right now. And all political parties in the party are all guilty. All presidents, they are all guilty. All senators and representatives, they are guilty because why? They are benefiting from it. They are benefiting from it. So every Liberian, especially the young people in Liberia, we are ready to empower you. We are ready to empower you to take your own destiny into your hand. Make sure you change the way politics is done in Liberia by taking leadership to reach out, to make sure, to sensitize our people, to encourage them to get engaged, and to encourage them to vote on issues that affect their own life and their children and the future of their children. Not to be voting for $20, $30, one bag of rice, one cup of rice. So this initiative is something that every Liberian welcome, and I believe it's possible. So again, our ladies, our mothers, our sisters, please, we want you to get involved and get engaged and be ready to serve in leadership capacities. Because for me personally, I trust women when it comes to making this happen. They are passionate and they are hard. When they say they want to do something, they do it. Yeah, I know some of our men, they will see it as a an opportunity to eat money. No, this is not about that. Yes, we'll empower you. But when we give you something, it's going to be used for what we give it to you for. You're going to work for it. And
But I kind of them, I want to disagree with you. Because nowadays now, most of our women, our sisters, they're more corrupt. Why you want to spoil in that kind of fun manner?
Let me say this, man.
Yeah.
Let me say this.
Then you think of banners. Don't
Amen.
just say that way.
Let me say this. Let me say this, Mabel. Number one, I got your complaint that you in a habit of disrupting people. Somebody say you always disrupting more. So please don't disrupt me. Give me chance. Let me talk. When you get chance to tell your own, you can tell your own. And by you blindly accusing my sister there for being corrupt, my own money will charge you for disrespecting our mother there. That's number one. Number two, number two, what I say right now, I'm not looking at the current government, I'm not looking at the past government, I'm looking at Liberian in general. And people who are going to be part of this, I'm not saying they are not corrupt, but they are nothing to corrupt on. This is voluntary basis. We're going to be doing this here pro bono on behalf of our country. And whatever empowerment that we're going to be giving to our people back home, and those who are going to be working tirelessly to make this thing happen, all of us are going to be contributing. $20, $5, $20, $100 here and there from everywhere. Mabel, let me tell you something. Power is in number. Imagine if we can get 1,000 Liberians to commit to this process. 1,000. And not just 1,000, 1,000 people that can afford to support this process. Mabel, if 1,000 people spend $100 for any process, that's a lot of money that will help us do anything we want to do in Liberia in terms of getting loyal, in terms of empowering our people to travel from district, from county to county, from horse to horse. Also, anything we want to do, we'll be able to do it. And politicians will respect us. They will support it. Anything we put on paper, so long as people sign for it, and we are able to accumulate 100 plus signature from 1,000 plus from signature from Liberian people, the people then that they are voting for, they will be scared because they know this is an initiative that is coming from the Liberian people themselves. The reason why most of these things have failed because it's coming from politicians, and people are divided based on political lines. People are divided on tribal lines. People are divided on religious lines, on country lines. So when this is done by Liberians across the whole nation and globally, it will be supported by everybody because nothing will stop us. So this is something that nobody will overlook. Since, I would say, the people will say, the people will say, oh, I'm a born this. I say, my mom born me, the people will say that. But trust me, since I got to know myself, I've never seen any initiative so popular with the Liberian people than this because people are tired. People are tired of being looking down. People are tired of being disrespected. People are tired of being, robbed. They are robbing our people every day. They're stealing from the country and then they're telling you to support them. But let me tell you something. if you reduce the tenure position for senator from 9 years to 4 years or 5 years, if you reduce the tenure position for president at least to 4 years, representative to 2 years, trust me, the way everybody running for government offices, they will not do that because it will be now, it will not be so much lucrative because they notice they will not have a lot of free money. Imagine in Liberia, if you are a senator, you're not supposed to be getting 3 cars. In fact, in Liberia, say we agree not to get a car, 1 car. And that 1 car, then when you will keep, you will manage. At least in your first term, you get 1 car. If you want to buy a new car, you getting paid. Or because you got job, you can go and apply for car loan. The bank will give you money to buy a car. Because you're working, you can continue to give people lucrative positions, giving them money at the same time buying their car, at the same time buying gas to put in that car to go to work, and they want to go to work for 2 days in a month, in a week. Some of them, they're not even visiting their constituency. They don't go around to their counties. Some of them, they will spend months and months before they even go to their district. They're taking the Liberian people money, using it on themselves, merry-making, while the people themselves who voted for them, getting them power, going to bed hungry in the district. So this thing is very serious. It's not joking matter. So all our sisters, please, I want you all to take this fight very seriously. It's for us. It's for your move, because you know what? Everyone get all the children in. You're born, all of us. The children, when the country is good, it's good for you. It's good for your children. It's good for their children. So I want women to take this thing seriously and be a part of it, especially women in Liberia. You take this thing serious. This is the only thing that can change Liberia. Let me tell you something, the politician will not change it because it's in their interest. No president will say, you know what, yeah, the immunity I got right now, they say want to do anything. Nobody will hold me accountable unless I'm impeached. No president want to remove that. They want to enjoy that so they can be free to do anything they want to do. No senator will tell you, say, okay, yeah, you'll reduce my tenure for 9 years, where you can spend half of your life serving you, eating money from you people. They don't want to do that. They will take some cosmetic approaches to show you that, oh, you know, they are interested in it, but they are not. They will say they're working on it at the same time. They will tell you, say, the document is in the committee room. It will never make it out. But when something emanates from the Liberian people themselves, the Liberian people put their signature on something to say, you know what, this is what we want. Definitely it will happen, because you know what, if it doesn't happen, if they don't approve it, they don't support it, we'll remove them. The people from their district will vote against them. The people from their country will vote against them. And the entire country will go against them. So if this is something that comes from the Liberian people, they will support it by force. So please, send in your name to me, to Monk, to Melbourne. Let's write your name, your phone number. And if you're interested in any leadership position, whether you're in Europe, you're in China, you're in Asia, you're in Australia, if you're in Liberia, to be honest, my focus is more on people in Liberia, because you know what? You are on the ground. You take leadership position. You can be the leaders in your country. You can be the leader in your district. You can be your leader in your community. As long as you're able to galvanize and talk to people, educate them about the importance of this initiative, we want you. And you're not going to, some of you also do a lot of sacrifices. I got to tell you that 100%. Financially, we will not expect much from those of you guys in Liberia. If you have it, we'll take it to support the process. But we will make sure we empower you. Make sure we give you transportation, give you food to go into the trenches. Making sure that Liberian people subscribe to this idea and they sign up for it. We don't got time for your tribe. We don't got time for your religion. We don't got time for your party. So long you love Liberia and you want the best for Liberia, this is for you. I want to say that. I want to welcome Monk. And like I said, I'm not going to be here for the whole show.
I just want you to keep going, because I'm enjoying the conversation in the background. Like, I think you're covering all the bases on this particular initiative. So I'm just relaxing and just listening. you can keep going for as long as you want, because I think you say everything and you hit certain key points. It is not about politics. I keep telling people on the show, the more we start focusing on national issue, the better it is for the country. Because at the end of the day, it's all about things that we share in common. You can have your political leader, your political party, but at the end of the day, if Liberia is not winning, it means nothing. You might go to an election and win an election, but what happened after winning an election and the country is not making progress? Will you consider that a win? No, that's a loss. So we got a whole different approach. And the one good thing I see about this initiative, it's a win-win situation. There is no negative aspect. You give politicians a limited amount of time in office, it means you're putting pressure on them for them to deliver. If they cannot deliver, it means you can take them out the quickest time possible. So this thing, there is no losing side. It's all a win-win, because they got some of them with the notion that I'm here for 9 years. Now, if you get somebody 9 years of your life, that's almost a decade. 12 months more, make it a decade in your life. Decade, 10 years. Why make you think you are putting on any pressure? Why make you think you will be obligated to deliver? They mean that even if I deliver, I'm getting paid handsomely. I'm here for almost a decade. So he's under no obligation or pressure to even do the thing that he or she is supposed to do. And up to our people, it all depends how far they want to take this thing. Some of us, we are in it full-fledged. I keep telling folks, I don't know about other platforms. I spend all my time on Sktv, even though I've been around Facebook for a while. I know from what I see here, from the kind of responses we get from our people, I know a lot of good things will come from here. That was some of us put on into Sktv. We try our best to be here almost every single day, except 1 or 2 instances will come and disrupt our schedule. But we will be looking up to our people, because the sources of failure of this thing, it depends on them, especially to the folks that are on ground. The people that are overseas, just because we got different economic conditions, maybe when it comes to the financing aspect, the organizing aspect, I know the folks down there will be looking forward to us. But when it comes to hitting on those, knocking on those, gathering signature, like you said, going in the trenches, when it comes to gasoline, feeding the people in the diaspora, I can bet you 100% they will take that bet and they will put their resources behind this particular initiative. So that's just my little thing.
So Mon, thank you so much. Let me just add, let me see this. Mabel, one named Elijah K. Colley wrote his number. He wanted you to add him or add him to this only. And then the sisters who were asking, how do you get involved? Send your information to me, to Sktv. You can send it to the Sktv number, or you can send it to Mon on Messenger. Mon will also add you. You can send it to Orito. Orito Zena is also there. She will add you. So let me tell you something. Somebody say, who do we pay to? We have not started collecting money for this process yet. The reason why we don't want to rush into this, we don't want any money falling in the wrong hands. And we don't want anybody spending their money for somebody to just keep it for themselves. No. This money is going to be collected based on plans and initiatives. Besides, we want to make sure that the leadership is clear and is established. You know who your leaders are. You know who is going to be the financial secretary. You know who is going to be the treasurer. Who's going to be collecting all the money. Who's going to be saving all the money. And when the monies are collected, every single penny they're going to be taking out of that money and use, then not one person will say, send the money, telling one to the person. It will require signatures of other people so that this thing can be our usual Labrador thing. Labrador thing where we'll get in something, we end up in court every day. Maybe you're in Labrador, you don't know. Here in America, every Labrador, majority of Labrador organization here, they go to court at the end of the day for money business, because people, when they're trusted with stuff, they misuse it. So we don't want anything like that, because this is something that Liberian people will depend on. This will determine the future of Liberia and the children of Liberia. So we don't want any joking matter around it. So my sisters, my brothers, everybody, let's register. Let's be a part of this. When it comes to the money collecting part, we'll let you know. But right now, it's not about that. It's free of charge. In fact, somebody even told us, after we're getting a lot of people, enough Liberia to register, later on, we can say, oh, okay, you know what, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let everybody pay registration fee. We can say, let's pay $10, let's pay $15. But that will be later on. But right now, just be a part of it. When it comes to the money part, we'll tell you, and you will know exactly who you're paying the money to and where the money going. And periodic financial report will be posted in the chat room. They're not secret court. They're not somebody going to be taking care of things that you don't know. You are still making decisions on everything. So yeah, maybe I want to say something.
Yes, Mr. Kane, let me say thank to you and Mark, even though we have about 10 more minutes to go. And well, I've been receiving a couple of text messages, and people keep because the number here in Liberia is 0770-203125. That's the WhatsApp number, and most people keep saying hi to me. I keep adding them, but that's another thing. But again, we have more work to do. Like Mark said, we will continue to educate our people whenever we have the opportunity to be here, educate them, talk to them, and explain. But most of our people, I know that, like you were saying, they love politics, and even no matter what you do, no matter what you say, I know they feel that maybe they're side, and well, no problem. I don't care or to tear. That means we are strong. That means we are energetic, and that means we can go ahead and do whatsoever they want to do. So, yes, indeed, we're on course. I keep adding, and I'm going to add. So, go ahead. Any other thing? Then maybe then we'll go to our national politics. If not, then we'll go for news break for our end. Why maybe Monk and the rest of the team maybe hold the show. But go ahead.
Have you added Muna?
Well,
you're not supposed to ask Muna. Muna part of 100%.
Are you easy?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Mona, indeed, you are part of it. But I think the WhatsApp number that we use to chat.
Yeah, Muna, WhatsApp
Okay,
number.
I'll text my WhatsApp number.
So thank God.
I will send my WhatsApp after the I will send my WhatsApp.
Yeah, all right, good.
Maybe I've never seen one Liberian. Yeah, maybe I've never seen one Liberian. Even people I've talked to personally, in person, I've seen and talked to them about this. I've not seen one single Liberian that will say, I don't want to be part of this. Because you know what? It's no losing. It's about the country. And everybody believes that these are some of the problems in our country. Everybody believes that the country is being stalled because of politicians. They're being given unchecked power. They do whatever they want to do, and we are giving them ample time to exploit the country. But if somebody have limited time, they will behave. Because you know what? They want to come back again in a few years to you. Well, you
indeed, Mr. Kane,
yeah.
And we are even talking just imagine where we have our own time of university, LDC, interim leadership, or their boss has been awarded with outstanding. Can you imagine though, even as we speak, I haven't worried as to whether I even have maybe power to my house. But again, we move. That's the kind of thing. So when they have 2-3 years, they will do better. But then they're 6 years, 9 years, I think it's like, okay, now for example, there are so many news even coming from the LTA, what we're also hearing that the SOEs or so on, that the government now, they are saying that no government official or maybe across or maybe from the SOE will make more than 7,000. Can you imagine? Even if Melbourne, for example, every month, even you give me 7,000 per month, 2 months alone, I'll tell you thank you. I don't want to work anymore. So
Bebo, you're right. Let me say something. One of the sisters, Felicia, said something here. You know, I know. Felicia know who she is, and I know how committed she is to Liberia and to Liberian, the future of Liberia. But the other day when I said here that I would love to see female being secretary, financial secretary. Somebody said, oh, why not female being in the chair? I said, no, that was not the reason. It's not a female that don't have the capacity or the education or the level of intellect to lead. No. But I know our Liberian people, disrespect, insult, distraction is what we like. But the area then that will now put a lot of burden and frustration on our sister them. But those are trusted area in terms of keeping our money. Women and some of them, most of them get shameful. I want to go about some of your corrupt politicians in abroad. Because when I say women there, I talk about women as a whole. I know most of we got a lot of credible people among us, especially among the females, that will keep our money, they will collect, they will keep very good record of everything. They have the education, they have the knowledge, they have the commitment to do it. But when it comes to the insulting part, somehow they can insult all they mean, I'll go with it. I don't care. They curse my mouth, they curse my pa, I don't care. They accuse me of anything. Oh, Seku, the political day, the political die. You suppose this person, you suppose that person, I don't care. So long we're doing what is right for Liberia is what I care about. But believe Mo doesn't care if you call him names. As long as you do your part to make sure this process goes through, definitely Mo wouldn't care. So again, we have some female too that are very strong, that will withstand all this attack and disrespect. But at the end of the day, we are open. We want everybody to be a part and want everybody to actually vie for leadership, both in the diaspora and in Liberia. We got leadership position and a lot of the different positions. If you are a nurse, if you want to be part of the leadership, you know we're going to be advocating for a lot of different stuff. If you are a lawyer, we want you. If you are a seamstress, we want you. If you are a janitor, we want you. If you are a pen rider, we want you. If you are a pen operator, we want you. If you are a taxi driver, bus driver, we want you. If you are a truck driver, we want you. If you are a pilot, you can move airplane, we want you. We want everybody. As long as you are a Liberian and you care about the future of Liberia, we want you. And you can serve in any capacity, no limitation, no control. We want everybody to be involved. But personally, when I said I would like for a female to be in some of those critical areas when it comes to money business, I just believe in them. Maybe Melbourne got some problem with some of the one that you have experienced with. But when I was president of FEMUSA, our financial secretary, that speaking from experience, and treasurer, they were women. And the person who was currently the president of FEMUSA, she was my treasurer. I brought her to FEMUSA. And I know what they did. All the allegations, attack, everything was coming at me. But those people then, they never budge. In that organization, we were the first administration that gave quarterly financial report with bank statement attached. Not just express you, but attach the bank statement from the bank. We got no control over that. We did that through our leadership. And because of those women, those things happen. And I've had a lot of experience with them when it comes to managing documentation. And now that I don't trust men, there are a lot of men too that are very good. But you know what? We got to respect people for who they are. Our ladies are very powerful. They are very committed. And when it comes to spending money, let me be honest with you, women, they can spend money on initiative more than men. Especially Liberian men, most of all we are stingy. Well, sister, when they into something, they can put their money there. And this thing here, they now play thing. So maybe I know you're going to go for a news bulletin. If not,
yes, indeed, you're correct. So quickly before I go, the Liberian National Police have a release informing us about the two suspects that we're talking about. So suspect Jerry. So they said that the Liberian National Police have forwarded an additional 2 suspects to court in connection with the Capitol building fire incident. Suspect Jerry Poker, aka Taris, age 39, and Kavia Ba, aka Kaba, age 27, have been charged with the following crimes as on release of destructive forces, reckless burning or exploding criminal mischief, forgery, reckless endangering another person. So yes, indeed. So Mr. Kane, I think after the news bulletin, I will join you people in after that. Thank you so much.
All right, Mabel. Yeah, you can go for the news bulletin. We'll still be here. When you guys come, when you come by then, maybe I will take a leave that time. But I'll be here until we can go back to the news bulletin. But indeed, Lawrence, are you still there?
I'm here, Mr. Khan. I'm following the show. I'm here listening to you.
And okay, and the people of Burma and the listener of Radio Farmer are listening, correct?
Yeah.
So
I'm following the show, and actually that in
where are we listening?
Yeah, I said that initiative is a very good one. Yeah, so I know a lot of people will bow to that idea because Mr. Cannon, that is the only way the country can move forward because it's not easy. When you put somebody in power, you expect them to do better, but our people can really let us down, they can really frustrate us. So that initiative will be better. And I know some of our tribal people would take the lead, will be able to convince their people to at least buy to the idea, because at the end of the day, there are some politicians who will be going behind the scene, giving money when you go do a wedding. Some of their supporters will come to insult. If you're not able to control your temper, it enter into hell. I know some of these things will be happening, but people who will be on the field should be able to be controlling their emotional, because some of the guys there, they get this small thing from somebody. At the end of the day, they will come to disrupt the whole thing. And politicians will be doing it, but we know these guys. We know them good. We know them. We living with them. We know how to behave. So I know some of our elders will be able to buy the idea and will be able to talk to our old people who can speak the very vernacular. Speak to your kinsmen, your daughter, explain to them the importance of it.
Oh yeah. So if
it's not
that's a very good point you just brought. Let me tell you something. Somebody suggested that in fact, when the process starts, we will be on most of the community radio station. People will be explaining to the people in their local dialect so they will understand the initiative. No Liberian person will reject this. And once we get into the ears of all the Liberian people across the country, the politicians, they will respect it. They will be scared because they know their livelihood, their political life depends on those people. So they know very well that when the people say they want to do this, they will do it. So yes, I not to cut you off, I just wanted to add to what you just said. That's one of the things that were actually brought up by somebody, said that we should go, in fact, we should go from radio station to radio station in Morovia, also all the local radio stations in the counties, so that people then can understand what's going on. But yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah. I think it's a very good idea, Mr. Kane. That is the only way the country will go forward. But if you say you manage politicians to change your country, it will never work. Because the moment they go, they say they think committee room. And it will just lead there. Nothing will come from inside. Because the men are reaching themselves. But when Liberians stand up, we know that something will happen. We know that something will happen. We that on the side will be talking to our old people. We can speak small dialect. We'll be speaking it to them. We study that the importance of it. Some of our friends who are in the various churches, when they go in our watches area, talk to their people, some of their members in the Sunday school area, tell them the importance of it. They think that not politics, but how we want for the country to be. So when you see the people in the community, when they come to you, you sit down, you listen to them, what they come and tell you. No politicians you can't fool you. It's a kind of election. When election comes in, somebody guys can go buy lapa. They kind of divide on the old man. You see people moving around. Someone that bring rest. It's not easy.
Yeah. So yeah,
And
Muna.
some of them they will vote for somebody who are not done nothing.
Seriously.
Yeah. So yeah, let's hear from Muna. Muna. So I mean, what do you think about this? I know you've been
No,
quietly listening.
yeah, this initiative is a fun one, very fun one. It just need that all of us to speak with one voice as Liberians, to speak with one voice to see how best everything can be on the right path. Because this thing enable Sktv, enable me, enable anybody, but about pushing the interest of the county so that we can desist from all the things that we're going through. Now, and what Moise is true, because you see some politicians will be coming around, convince people, fooling people, and saying, "Oh no, don't do that," because they know what they're getting in there. They know what they're benefiting, and the people down that are going the sun for them, they're not benefiting anything, nothing at all. So it's about time that we all come together as one to see how best Liberia can be the right path. I don't think we are going through. Once we are together, speak with one voice, we will make headways. Yeah. This one, they fight within, that fight for everybody to come out to speak with one voice using general brain in making sure that all of us enjoy the fruit of this country. Yes, it's not about anybody business because sometimes you go in the community to do awareness and things. They got some people that they got pay agents and things will be getting me 1 or 2 cents mobile money. Well, as spoiling things in the country, mobile money, they will send 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Where they discussing the issue, telling the people and things about the importance of this, when it happen, what will be done, what will happen to benefit all of us. They won't get into this from the whole thing. But all I can say that they fight. We are in a fight together to speak one voice that Liberia will be where we want it to be.
Definitely. So yes, let's hear from Mo. You know, this is a very good initiative that Liberian people are doing from all walks of life. So Mon, I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
people are listening, my man. So I think everybody's on board of this initiative.
For me, it was never a doubt that people will be on board. The only thing we keep telling our folks back home and all around the world is when people get to understand the game that is being played and why they're at stake, they will be able to identify their allies versus their enemies. The folks who are milking the system, they will want to keep the show going for as long as possible. The people who are being victimized are the ones that want this thing to end quickly. But unfortunately, the situation, the country, politicians take advantage. And that was a very brilliant idea. Matter of fact, we just experienced what Lauren said. We got people with planes that want to undermine the whole process because they know they're coming for impact. And we already been getting feedback from folks on ground that there are certain forces in that country that won't want to hear this idea about some kind of a reform. And one thing, I keep telling, for me, I love listening to people who know their crap. I love listening to experts. And you keep mentioning this particular clause in our constitution that give the president like a blank slate. I really want to pick the mind of a constitutional scholar. If that was the true intent, or people just weaponize it, because don't forget now, the constitution was revised under a junta government, under the Samuel Doe administration. So I really don't know, because I know most of the countries, like I said, their constitution is modeled after the US and Great Britain all over the world, even though it's not war for war, but the same idea. And the problem here is when they say presidential immunity, it means decision made by the president in his time in office that pertains to governance. I don't know where in the world that someone will read a constitution and say that, well, the president steal or do something, or he got presidential immunity, he can walk scot-free, that he's not impeached. I said, what? So I really want to know whether that was before or whether it was after the 1986 or constitution that was revised. I really don't know who put that particular clause in it and what was the true intent behind that clause. That's something I really want to understand. Maybe someone who's well-versed in the constitution will come on the show one day and really educate us. But because it doesn't make sense to me, and I really don't understand. But Lauren said it right. There will be forces that will be there to derail this process, so we got to be on our heels. It have to be well organized, well thought of, and we will have to leverage our people on ground, because they are the one over there every day. They are on the front line. They would know how to address this situation. We will just be there to provide the support and the platform, like we do here on SKTV, to keep spreading the message. That's the most we can do. But that's it.
Yeah, so Mong, Speaking of the intent, most of the things that those guys did, they never put the country, in their thinking. They actually, most of the things that they did was just about them, to protect themselves. To protect themselves. Everything they say, if you look at it, most of it was about them, this government, because they only think that, okay, their government, they never thought of what happened after their government. How the country, imagine, this constitution was originally written in 1847. Now it was amended in 1986. For God's sake, you are in 2025. There are a lot of things in the constitution that are not, they are not even in line with current reality. A lot have changed. We have a lot of young people right now. A lot of thinking. Those days there was nothing like a Facebook, nothing like a YouTube. People even barely watch TV at the time. Growing up, somehow we were used to watch Muppet TV, Muppet Show. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, that's you were watching.
Solid gold. You're watching Miss Piggy and Solid Gold, right?
Yeah. So we were watching Muppet Show, growing up, and not even everybody had access to that. So maybe I'm showing face, I don't know. But anyway, maybe I'm ready, maybe will come on. So yes, among some of the people who have even heard to even question this idea, with some of friends who believe that because George Weah initiated a similar thing and it didn't go through, so that it shouldn't happen now. A few people, about 2 or 3 people. I don't want to, not I'm trying to acknowledge them or trying to give them some level of, credit, but just to let them know that this thing is beyond party line. It's beyond one political party and beyond one president. And whatever that's going on in our country, not one president that is guilty. They are all guilty of these things. They're all holding the country hostage. We want to liberate the country through the Liberian people themselves. No, not political party, not for one political party to benefit. The only political party that will benefit if you help us make this thing happen. If you are a political party, if you are a political actor, whoever you are. So now you are part of the process. You are helping us. That means you subscribe to the idea. A Liberian will benefit, you benefit. Imagine somebody who want to run for president, but help out to say, you know what? The thing what you people do right, what Liberian people do right now, I support it. Even in as much as I want to be president, but I wouldn't want to go for a full term. I mean, 4-year term. After my 4 year, I can go again. Or Liberian people don't want me. You don't want to vote for that person? Somebody who say, you know what? I want to be senator, or I'm senator now, but I agree with this. I will support you. I will put the process, or I will support everything you want to do in terms of financial support, in terms of giving education to my people in my district, in my country. Let them support the process. I mean, we'll support you. We don't care. We don't care about it. We want everybody to be on board of this so that Liberia can change for once. At least let's do one thing, one good thing for our country. Imagine, man. We'll come to all the other things then. Whether Liberians been voting from everywhere around the world, whether it's about, overhauling the whole constitution holistically. But let's first of all start somewhere. Somewhere where we all agree. For me personally, and this is not something I'm trying to impose on the group, but for me personally, I don't think lawmakers supposed to be getting gasoline for Liberian people. No, that's what you get paid for. Take your gas money from your pay. You got to economize your pay when you get it. You set certain amount that you're going to be buying gas with for the whole month until you can get your next paycheck. For me personally, I don't think Liberian lawmakers supposed to be getting anything they call housing allowance. The money where you get in, if you don't get a house to go to work, rent something, rent apartment. Take that money for your pay. That's why you get paid. Come on, man.
We got lawmakers that sleep in their offices in the great United States. We got people that getting housing allowance. Can you imagine that?
People getting housing allowance in Liberia. In America here, when you are elected to go in Congress, when you go there, you know what you do? Somebody can be roommates for months before they can even find an apartment for themselves. Nobody get a car. You buy your own car. Man, so we want to model good things. We want to model everything, our constitution after America, but then we're not emulating the good example of America. We're not stealing money. Hey, man. I'm praying for my country, man. For Liberian people open their eyes and believe that, you know what, this thing here, we deserve more than this. These people, they are not for us. They're not doing it for us. Forget about your tribe. Forget about your country. Forget about your religion. Worry about yourself in the future of your country and your children. So that the suffering you're going through right now, your children will not go through that. And their own children. The enjoyment that America is enjoying today, those things were done by people before them. They've been gone a long time ago. But at least we all enjoying their labor. We all enjoying their fight. That's what I want to do. I want to fight. I know most of you want to fight to see that even now our time. Because let's think. Even we go to that law passed today, it's not going to be effective today. Those that are already in their 9 year, they will always enjoy their 9 year. We're not going to reverse that. But in the future, after 2029, when you're elected, at least you want to elect for 4 years as president or as senator. Then at 9 years, imagine somebody you're giving them 3 cars, you're giving them $200,000+ a year. If you cut 5 years from there, you know how much money you're saving for Liberia? Trillions of dollars. Millions and millions, billions of dollars you'll be saving for your country. We can use that money to improve our hospital. We can improve that money to build more schools. We can improve that money to pay our teachers. We can improve that money to pay the nurses. We can improve that money to buy a lot of ambulances for all the districts in Liberia. Hey, man, the money is there. The people are the ones that are eating the money, putting it in their pocket. They don't want the money to go to the people. And we're not telling you, let the people stay in line, share the money with them, but let the people, at least that they benefit the resources of their country. The taxpayer money that you are distributing among yourself, let the people of the country get some through getting good hospital, clinics, ambulances. Pay the teacher, pay the police officer so they can stop harassing the common citizens. Hey, man, what kind of country is this? People will kind of run their mouth. They will tell you, say, they did this, they're doing this, they're doing that. They will, oh, I do bridges, I do this. Nothing. That's not their job. Their job is to make sure they do legislation, they pass laws that will make sure you have enough medication in your referral hospitals. But imagine in Liberia, when they put money in the budget for clinics, you know what they do? They didn't say they got their own clinics. Majority of the money goes to their clinics. Amen. And you're sitting there celebrating them. Liberia, man. Liberia is a sad story. But we can right the wrongs. We can do this, my people. More you can come in and then maybe we can go to the line in Liberia.
For me, you just said it all, and these folks, these people are so deceptive and so corrupt that we have to use freedom of information. Can you imagine you have lawmakers in the country and you cannot even make sense of their salaries and their how they call it, benefit? That I can remember, I don't know which year it was when Rodney's here one time he got so pissed he requested some. I think it was 2016 or 2017 concerning freedom of information. I just to get it like bring people an idea as to how much they are making. So I keep asking, I say, okay, if we got a structure in place, if we say we bring a bunch of economists to sit down to look at inflation, to look at the cost of living, and to determine civil servant salary. How in the world the people who's supposed to be working for us, we don't even know how much they make in the country?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that you have to use Freedom of Information Act just to get an idea as to how much the lawmakers are actually taking home? Where in the world that will happen? Never. No other country. Only in Liberia. So it's up to our people, like I said, how far they want to take this thing, whether they really want to run with it. I know they want to run with it, and they've been looking for leadership and some voices to come together with this idea. Like I keep saying it, in Liberia, we are not short on ideas. The only problem is we have problems working together on a common cause when it comes to putting our ideas together to be consistent and for us to take politics, to do things that is for of politics. Those are the things that will be the challenges. And I'm just hoping this time around, with the kind of momentum I'm seeing and the kind of support, maybe things will change a little bit, and I'm hoping for that. But it's yet to be seen. But I'm just hoping. I'm positively optimistic about this process at this current moment.
So one last thing I want to say before we go back to Liberia, to Melbourne and Mount and Lawrence. I mean Melbourne and Muna, is that if you are part of any political party, that will not limit you from being part of this initiative. We don't care about your party. We want everybody to be part of it. You are Unity Party, you are CDC, you are ANC, you are New Party, you are Old Party. Because learn that we have about 47 useless parties.
46 or 47, I think. Yeah.
46, because we have it now for me another one. So it will be 47. So when I use the word useless, something that is not useful is useless.
Yeah, it's useless.
It's not I'm insulting them.
Why not?
But the word useless, it means that things that are not useful. Because we got 47 parties, but they are not in effect, they are not operational, they are all dysfunctional until election time. When election time comes, they all want to be relevant simply because the winner of the election can consider them to bring them into the government. After that, the party will go dormant, but they are registered as a political party in the country. My people. The people think we're stupid. Yeah, man. That open our eyes. So you don't have to belong to any political party. Like me right now, I'm open to going to any party. But that will not stop me from being part of this initiative. I can join any political party. Tomorrow, maybe you wake up and say, oh, see, could I join CDC or maybe ANC or maybe the party. I don't care. I can join any party. But that had nothing to do with this particular initiative. If let's say, for example, I join a party, if that party does not agree to this particular initiative, I will quit. Point blank. So if you want me in a party, you better be agree. You better follow the Liberian people. Anybody, if you want me to be in your party, if you don't agree with this group, with this particular initiative, to turn reduction, to change some political, some immunity from president, to change all the bad laws that are not interest of the people, to reduce your salary. Let me tell you something. Even if you reduce the lawmaker's salary by 50% or even 40%, that 40% there can put money in all the hospital where when you go, they can't tell you, say, you must pay money for it before you can treat your wife, before your man can give birth, before your wife can give birth. They will not say you must buy gloves first, because they will have enough money in there that they can pay for the gloves. You have enough money in there that will be, in America here, when you're sick, you get paper, you not get paper. You citizen, you're not citizen. When you say you go to the emergency room, they will treat you. They will not worry about who you are first. They will treat you first before they can worry about the bill. Do you know that? Even Joseph Zuma took advantage of that. Joseph Baga came into the country, they fake emergency. And they took him to the hospital. That's how all the information about Joseph Baga when he was in the hospital. They fake emergency. So we call in, we got information about the patient, all the information. There was a code. And we received the code. So even the room that Joseph Baga was in, we knew it, but we couldn't talk about all of those things because of privacy reasons. But Joseph, to tell you, Joseph Baga took advantage of that. The fact that in America here, when you are sick, when you go to emergency, they will treat you and worry about the money business first. If our president can take advantage of that in other people's country, why don't you do the same thing for our people in Liberia? At least when somebody is sick, get emergency. We don't even have healthcare system. We have no healthcare insurance system there. So nobody got insurance in Liberia. Only when you lawmaker, when you go there, when you minister, when you go there, they will treat you before they even worry about money because they know you get them money because you get money, you can't afford it. What about the common man? What about the person that don't even got job, that don't work for government? What about somebody living all the way in Bangladesh? Somebody living in Kawakiam, in Butuo, in Kample, in Zozo. How are they going to get insurance? How are they going to be treated? Who know them? Nobody know them. But if the government had the initiative wherein Liberian people got access to health care, even not free, but at least reasonable health care, people can treat and deliver your wife without asking you for glove. In Liberia right now, where your mom died, where your pa died, the money to get the dead body from the hospital say even more than the living people. What kind of country is that?
I saw them throwing one ball in the car trunk. I was so heartbroken. I don't know whether Mabon saw that video or Mona saw that video. I saw I don't know what police or immigration officer taking the body, and they're throwing the body in the trunk of, look, that country, I don't know. Let me stop here for now. Mabon, you saw that video?
Anyway, my people, I just wanted to make sure we talk about most of these things. I know most of our people like to talk about politics, the daily politics, the gossip, and people like to talk about the bad things Joseph Boakai and other government officials are doing, the stealing they're doing in the legislature, the stealing they're doing in the government. I know people like to talk about those things, but I believe this particular initiative is bigger than all of those things. Because you know what? It doesn't matter how many breaking news you're going to bring here. The next day, people forget about that one. They'll be looking for the next breaking news.
They will be looking for the next breaking news.
But if you do this and make sure this thing happen, every Liberian will benefit. And not only us, not only our lifetime, our children too, they will benefit. So let's take this thing seriously. I know you all like to talk about the daily politics, but I believe changing Liberia is not going to come from the politician. It will come from the Liberian people themselves, the common people. And there's no better time than now. Thank you, Mabon. Back to you.
Well, thank you, to your question. Yes, indeed, I saw that video, and I think it was so disgusting. It was terrible because where in this world that you have someone that, for example, who is 5 feet tall, or maybe 6 feet tall, or maybe 5.5, to fit in that car trunk that we can always call it, locally back home, and that's just so frustrating. But again, that's the society that we found ourselves in. And
Mona, somebody send you a message, so you should check it.
Yeah. Maybe I just say my WhatsApp number.
Okay. So Mabon, yeah, I'll be in the back. I'm getting ready to go back to work.
All right, good. So, Mr. Kane, like you stated, in fact, you've been saying all of these things. When we come here, these are things we talk about, the change that the country can make. Because, mind you, we don't have to wait until when terrible things happen. Even the usage of stuff is also should set as one of the example of our lives. What's going to happen next in the next 4, 5, 6 years from now? What's going to happen? And we'll continue to make other people rich. But not very much. Let me attempt that just activate the line and be able to talk to our people about if Mark or maybe Lawrence or Mona have anything to say. If not, then we'll go to the line. Mona, Mark, and Lawrence, back to you people.
Go ahead and hear from the quarters.
Yeah, maybe that would be the good thing. Let's hear from our people. I mean, I think we say a lot. It's up to them and to see how they're going to process it and take it from there.
Great. So the number to call is 0770. Sorry that our number one number is off. So you can use line 2, 0770 203125. That's the line to call right here in the nation capital Monrovia, and later on we're going to cross over to Muna and that of Lawrence. But for now, keep your calls coming 0770-203-125. Let me go to the line and pick this first caller, Charles Cooper. Charlie, go evening. Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
I call for coffee. Maybe we need to press the reset button of this country. Maybe if we just take maybe a second or maybe 5-10 minutes and just have a super reflection of Liberia. If you're not careful, you get so frustrated. You get all the frustrated that you want to do things and people feel that you are not normal. Our country is so loose. Our country is so bad. Every sector is affected, neighbor. Even those sectors that should have served as a moral compass, they are even worse today. So I don't know which direction our country is going in, neighbor. Everywhere you enter, every sector, neighbor, there's a problem. So we need a reset button. And it needs collective effort. Not only the politicians, even we the commoners, we have our serious problem. So if we can take those drastic measures, maybe we just become a bigger talking tone as we are now. We just keep talking, the vision cycle continue, it's just getting from worse to ridiculous, and I'm really improving. You see, our government continue to increase the way we look at our mindset. I said we need total mindset and total constitutional reform. Maybe democracy, I don't want to say maybe democracy has failed because democracy is not a bad form of government. But we the people make democracy to become democracy. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me go to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, neighbor.
Yeah, go ahead, my dear.
I'm Joseph from Senior and I call you from a Torchview resident. I want to say thank you to you and more for the conversation. You know, the problem we have in this country, the problem we last on we the young people. We always there to back these politicians whenever they do wrong. Today I was listening to the conversation with Julia was reading the post from Musa Benete calling for the reduction in
50%. Yeah, 50%.
Where after Julia analysis, the young man could say why the people should come up with that proposal. They are more it's too huge. They should reduce the percentage to at least 25%. How Julia say, but the people who they trying to reduce their salary, they complaining. They you the one complaining. So I think we the youth in the country we really got to come together to see how best to put these people feet on the fire to do the right thing. Because we the same people always there backing it up. So they feel that the young people with them, they all want to do. So thank you for the conversation, man.
Thank you so much. That's just so frustrating. For 50%, you are also advocating for the salary to go back up. So this caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
To be precise, the community. Maybe you know this country. Sometimes when I sit, I observe our official, I feel so bad about the country. But the issue here is our people got to graduate. Sorry for me saying this, but our people got to graduate from that slave mentality, where maybe political institution, they will just tie themselves to political institution. Let's look at the current government. The current government, the people are listening to various radio stations, various media institutions around the country. Now the people is admitting to feeling. When we hear somebody now say, oh, even when Joseph Baga failed, it does not mean that he had gay or job where the chance to come back. So meaning that people are made to feel. Look at the kind of the poor areas country in the world. Looking at the kind of economy. People making 22,000, like the central bank governor, the chief justice, all I learned was making 20,000. The president, look at $2 million budget. You want to go and get aid from people, other taxpayers. You know the money that in the budget will manage it well. People get able to live better life in the country. Our various hospitals, our schools, people will not be sitting on floor. Our local university, almost 8 months, they stay one university or close. So our politicians, Liberian people just got to open an eye. Look at the initiative they are bringing, representative 3 years, senator 4 years, presidency 4 years. It's a good thing, my brother. And now, let me tell you one thing. Take this. let all the team know the people that is often there, like in the diaspora, when they come down here, they will be killed by politicians, and even someone else will be threatening. Say good then when they come down here. My man, that's why I want them to oppose our people here. That they take it to the bank like I can't be said. They will be threatening. People that will come from up there, we just want people to drive on this same mentality of partisanship, at least to build up to ourselves.
All right, thank you so much. Keep the calls coming 0777. It's our lady go more 2 minutes 30 seconds. 1 minute, please. 0777 285 961. That's the number to call the people of the SKTV show this evening, please. A minute any moment will be linking with our other team member to take more calls. But keep the calls coming 0770 203125 again 0770 203125. That's the number for you to call this evening to be part of the SKTV show right here on Truth FM 96.1. Sorry though for the in the poor quality, but again based on the county's permit on Sunday. But again we moved. So many things happening back. Reaching from the acting LEC boss also receiving an award. Interesting. Keep a calls coming 0770 203125 and yes. Let me see. Those of you calling and you're not getting through. Let me see what we're going on. But again, 0770 203125. That's the number to call. And Liberia, we're in a very serious wahala to make them be frank. Hello, today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, go ahead.
I'm Taco Joe from Nimba, person in Monrovia.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I just listened to your station. And brother, the thing is very frustrating. Sometimes when you that have pressure, you don't need to listen to radio because it will break you down totally. I'm saying this because the way sometimes we see how our representatives are paid, it's so frustrating that they are the ignorant people. Whereas there are so many learned people who are not even making such money. So it means what are they doing with the salary they are obtaining? They have salary, they have other benefit given them. Then what are they doing with their salary that they're giving them all those benefits? So it's very frustrating as we live in this country. And people will be so sick about this kind of life that we're living here. So the only thing that we can make to survive is if they can think like human and then say, oh, these people are the people that put us there. Let us reduce what we are obtaining and then help them and what will be better.
All right.
What they are doing is not really right to the citizen.
All right. Thank you, LEC boss, the acting LEC boss. The man, in fact, the man is one of the best government officials of the year. Go ahead to this caller. Good evening. Yeah, go ahead. Hello, we're getting you though. Go ahead. Your name and from where you joining us? Okay, thank you for joining us from Bombay County. Go ahead.
You know, the way the government is formed, the legislation, they have the power to salary. It's wrong. This country is power. The people for that way. And all that people they actually really hunter. So this but not going to have people their mindset. I think thank you, my brother, for following the time.
Thank you so much. I think Brother Ezekiel also try calling me, but I take one more call and cross over to Muna, maybe Brother Lawrence to take more calls. So Brother Ezekiel, you try calling me, so you call back quickly, then we cross over to the other team members to take a few calls, then we'll call it a day, no time to waste. Right there on the SKTV show. So let me see. Somebody was calling me quickly. Okay, so I know where then. Muna will have up there.
I'm here. So take calls, right?
Yeah, so go ahead and take a few calls because we're going to get time to our panelists to also conclude before we close.
Yeah, sure. Yes. 0881 14 35 04 07 76 105 105 0881 3504 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this evening. The SKTV show 0881 143504 0776 105 105. See, let's go in here. 0881 3504, because now no Lone Star never gone. So I mean never gone. Lone Star is on right now. 0881
All right, so Mona will no calls. Then let me go to the line and take more calls. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Good evening, neighbor. How are you today?
Yeah, go ahead. We're okay. Thank God for life.
Neighbor, I think this proposal that you guys are bringing, I hope you should not be haunted overnight, because Sekupa is not here and the other Konitu is not here. I hope people will not be haunting you because of this proposal that you are bringing. In serious country, this is the kind of proposal that people will be going for. Because Liberia, for example, there is a fellow that said people can say Liberia is beyond time. Liberia is not beyond time. Before you be beyond, you must be on the line. Liberia has not even joined the line. Because you know that you get 1 person, 2 person, 3 person in front of you, then you behind the line. Liberia has not even decided to join the line. So, I mean, to be ready for this kind of thing, my brother, I pray that God.
All right, thank you. Let me move straight to the WhatsApp and take about Ezekiel Freeman. Ezekiel, good evening.
Hey, Mabon, how you doing?
Good, we okay. Thank God for life. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to thank you guys again once more for the continued jobs you're doing for the country.
Thank you.
Okay, and let me just say to the Liberian people, those at home and abroad, you see, I will give you a typical example like in South Africa. See, the late Nelson Mandela went to jail for 27 years just for his people to get free. You know, freedom does not come on silver platter. It requires sacrifice. So while we have started this movement, I just want to encourage Liberia, especially the young people, the youth of the country. It is for the sake of the country and you people. And for me, I don't like to get into anything to become failure. Like some of us, from the beginning, we went through the struggle to come where we are. And we don't want our country to be like that. Liberia needs reform at every sector of the country, not just the political aspect of the country. We have a country that has nothing. We have all the resources, nothing. Liberia is about the is an opportunity for the Liberian people. So I'm just urging each and every one of them. Put down your political material, political game, whatever it is. Liberia first. So also we are prepared to do the little that we can. So I just want to say thank you. I want to encourage those who join the movement. We will not fail. It won't be easy. Let me tell you, it's not going to be easy stuff, but with the grace will succeed. That's just my prayer to them. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much, brother Ezekiel Freeman. Mona, you have any call there? If not, I should continue taking calls.
Yeah, continue because you know that
All right. So this call, go evening. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, we can. I don't know if from Mona N or from Mona. Are you taking call because the feedback was just so terrible? But keep the calls coming. 0770-203-125. That's the number to call. We want to get our people clear. And also that number is also on WhatsApp. Just say hi to me. I'm going to send you the link so that you can also be part of the movement. And that movement is not anything having to do with politics or it's not political. So let me just make it easy for some of you. So 0770-203-125. That's the number to call to be part of the SKTV show this evening. And I know there's other things that you want to chip in also. I want to talk about, but again, we are talking about the movement right here. To this caller, good evening.
Good evening, brother.
Yeah, I'm okay. Your name and from where you join us?
Okay, I'm G. It is an attorney by factory.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I just want to add to where you were discussing. before you even go to law, before you even go to the house there, you must be able to afford getting your own house. When I get to the house, the capital building, you say you love because then the rent will pay their taxpayer money, pay rent for you again. Then again, if the duty free, what are they doing with the duty free? They bringing poverty to this country. What the benefit of the duty free? So this thing should be no cut off. You pay rent for you free, then you get free the duty free. What is
Everything about them for the next 6 years is free. Anything they men do, they touch, and everything they do, are free. So let me just tell you.
And see that they're exploiting us again over it. So that made the Constitution back.
All right.
Look at the Constitution, please.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Let's look at the Constitution, and we got to put hands together in making sure that at least we go to these people and tell them what we want. That's the thing. What we're saying here on the radio, because even on today, I understand that the SOEs or most of the government entities today, I understand that they'll be making 7,000. They will not be making more than 7,000 per month now. But even also hearing that they will be getting 150 gallons of fuel oil or gasoline, or you may call it, or fuel oil. 150 gallons to go where? 150 gallons to go where? We got more things to talk about, but anyway, today let's just focus on some of these things. But again, we you know, they're very interesting. 0770-203125. You give somebody 150 gallons to go where? Where are they going? Are they traveling out of Liberia? But again, that's the kind of people we let and we get position to, and some of you defending them. Today's caller, good evening.
Calling from Magibi, to us to be precise.
All right, good. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
I've been following your program for the past 2 years, but today I'm obliged to speak out.
Okay.
Our people are wicked. They are very, very wicked. They want to also enrich themselves. Why should you be making 3,000, 7,000, and you see the honor teachers, nurses, other public servant making below 100, 200 years.
But they are not the only maybe group of people though. Even the actual executive, and even on today, we get a report that the executive reduced some of the official salaries. At least, in fact, that they will not be making more than 7,000 per month, and in fact, they will be getting 150 gallons of fuel per month.
As you seem to go where? Where are they going? Are they going to the countries and say, what happened with some people did it? It's a shame, it's a shame.
Look, my young man, don't get me laugh. Thank you. To go where? That's the people that would either tomorrow or then we top it. You have 100. In fact, they even posted. I sent that to Monk. They are saying that they will not be making more than 7,000, and the gasoline or the fuel oil is around 150 gallons per month. To go where? Then you have Silver 7 making 150. Well, anyway, let's move. Let's change the constitution. Let's amend some of these things. Let's reduce some of the people time. That's what we're saying here today. So we take a few calls. Then we'll cross over to our team so that they can have their own reactions to some of you who are calling in, or maybe who are making some of your points, or better say suggestions and so forth. So 0770-203125. That's the number to call here on the SKTV show this evening. To go where? Wonderful question. To go where? Where are they going? And it's a Boston. Even my own people posted or party owner. Yes, I use the generator, but now it reduced now to in fact the gasoline or the fuel oil now 150 gallon from 800 gallon. More can you imagine? From 800 gallon to 150. Look, this could be interesting. 0770-203125. That's the number to call with okay, a minute up to let me say 10 minutes up to 8 o'clock. So Mark, another team we will have more calls here. So I want to get back to you. Maybe Mr. Khan also want to chip in and react to our people, and Before we go. So, Monk, but quickly, the last caller, this caller, may just give the caller the opportunity. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry to say every call is from Miami.
Yeah, go ahead, my dear.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, I don't know. I heard a new minister talking the other day, talking about salary. I've to be in this country for 40 many years. We work for over 1,000 of workers. We work for our money and we retire. Then the government that have the
CDC, the previous government. Yeah, that go now. Yeah, go ahead quickly.
They went and cut our money. The child with 125. Can you imagine? They carried that to $28. Some people making $5 without any employee. We are not divine no profit. Then they say, well, minimum wage that you. We went to court. They think that killing oil that the justice system killing them. They brought out justice minister before he got retired. We won the case in Kakata 2 times. Then the king we took a PA again. They took a price to a PA. They brought out justice minister. That man, and he said the financial poor right. He needed that.
All right. Thank you, my dear brother. Even though we are out of power or maybe electricity, but the LEC boss has been crying. And Monk, just imagine, I'm also getting a report that the team or the people that even gave an award to the LEC boss today, they come from the US. I mean, I don't know. I think we
No,
don't
you know,
put
when we tell our people about how the system is all over the world, even though they got certain measures in place that they don't understand. You know, when you read the MCC, the compact grant, when you hear about these scorecard that keep coming from some established think tank in Washington, D.C., you want to tell me that the previous government, the current government is doing well on human rights, on corruption, accountability, rule of law. You want me to believe that? I mean, I don't have to be in Washington, D.C. It gets common sense. That's what we keep telling people. There is a difference between perception and reality. Just because someone tells you something, it not necessarily may happen in real time. Can you look over the past 6 years or 10 years in Liberia and convince me that Liberia make progress when it comes to mitigating corruption in public office? You want me to buy that nonsense? But yet then still they will come here. That's what we're talking about corruption. They will come here, they will lobby, they will pay money to some of the top firms over there. The next thing you go, oh, Liberia did, Liberia for the first time or exceeded the mark for transparency. I like, my brother, you can read that crap. I don't even waste my time to even open the page to read it because I know it doesn't make sense. That's a blatant lie. I know how the game is played. Our corrupt leaders will come here. They come to certain lobbies here. They push the envelope. They give them those kind of offensive score just to go and make name. We all know that how the system works. So when I saw the issue about our plenary in the Senate talking about they got to make readjustment, I was like, since when you got to know that you need to do readjustment? Since when you know that you got to know that you got to look at that budget, reassess that budget, and at least invest something like 20% back into the people? When? Or you want for USAID to give you a green light? They got to be caught a year before you can come to your when you come to your senses. But when we tell our people, the thing is, you cannot be thinking with politics in mind. That the one thing that I never do. You got to sit back. You got to know who's on your side. You got to know who is against you. Because that's the only way you know how to pick a side. You cannot just come with a preconceived mindset that I'm for this person, because for them, everything, they must first take a side before they can investigate. Look at what happened. They're breaking news today that I forwarded to you about the fire incident, right? Even though they are still ongoing investigation, but I say when you can just put your common sense together, you will know exactly who did it. I don't need doctor audio or somebody telling me did that. I know the players that did it. It's just common sense. But when you put on the partisan hat and the political hat, it blind you. You will be blindfolded. You will not make better choices and decisions. That's what we're talking. If you start thinking from the perspective of the country doing better, then you will start seeing the enemies of the player who are trying to move that country forward. But the moment you put on your partisan cap first, my brother, they can even just put the evidence on the billboard, you will not see it. That's just why it is. It's just part of human nature. We cannot keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. My brother, in life, maybe if you want success, you have to be very, very uncomfortable. And in Liberia, we are comfortable with certain players, and people hate change. Don't be fooled that people love change. That's a lie. Human being, naturally, biologically, we hate change, because what change will do, it will make you to be uncertain about the future. You don't know what to expect, and all the things you've been doing throughout your life. For someone to get and tell you that, Melbourne, let's assume Melbourne, you are used to waking up 5 a.m. every day, right? And then even when you don't have an alarm clock, the moment 5 a.m. come around, you jump off from your sleep, you wake up from bed. Then somebody says, Melbourne, you know what, tomorrow, starting from tomorrow, start waking up at 8 o'clock. You know how long it will take you to start making that kind of adjustment? So as human, from a mental standpoint, from a psychological standpoint, we are just programmed to go with the status quo. So people hate disruptor. They don't want for someone to come and change the system. And our people, if they really, really want to do something different, they will have to be uncomfortable for some time. That's just all I have to say for today. We have to be uncomfortable.
Thank you. And let me say this to some of our callers, especially the other guy who was suggesting, "Oh, maybe you gotta be." Let me be frank. I was here during the election, and I received all the worst text messages, the threats, even some people who wanted to kill me today. And I got my power now. Where are they? You ask.
They're even worse off than you, eh?
Seriously. Look, Mark, I'm serious about that today. Kote Pasali, who was our consultant here, and even on so many occasions, I had to come somehow. I'll be like, oh, but they will say, but maybe only you, we want you to be on our program. But don't worry, okay, I will be. People threaten me, people insulted me just for the government today. Where are we, Mark? Are they not the same people now calling and say, oh, maybe you're attacking, you're doing well for us, oh, you're continuing. So, my brother, I'm not afraid. Let me be friend with you. Even today, if some of them want to come and take some of us our life away just to satisfy politicians, well, that's their business. But again, we will come here and speak truth to power. Look, it is frustrating, it's terrible, and more. It made no sense. Like I was saying somewhere today, where in the world are Monk making 7,000? Let's just use Monk. Then Melbourne also work in the same entity where Monk work. But Monk, I'm making 100 or 150. Monk, how long will it take me, Melbourne, to even have wheelbarrow if I'm talking about motorbike? But you, Monk, you ride car and I open the gate for you, but I don't even have bicycle. Do you think more that it makes sense?
Melbourne, and this thing, right, is happening all around. We'll play a video tomorrow if we get time in less than 8 minutes. The same thing you're talking about is happening in Congo. You know what happened in Congo, Melbourne? You know the rebel, right? That came from the Rwanda side of the border, right? They are very sophisticated now, right? The Congolese government has to be protecting her people. You know what they did? They went and paid military officials $100 per month. Do you know how much they paid the mercenaries from Eastern Europe to come and fight for them? They were paying them $5,000 per month. Guess what happened? When you bring a mercenary into a country, the military take out to put them ain't no imposition because they are from, even though they are expert fighters. But they need to know the new environment. Guess what happened? The Congolese army that have been paid 100 to 150 per month, all of them deserted their post and ran. Guess what happened? The rebel captured all the mercenaries and put them in line. Like, yeah, this is what happened when you don't prioritize your people. You want to bring somebody from Romania and give him $5,000 per month, but the man who is on the front line to fight for your country, you give him $150. What do you expect? I will show that video. Maybe when you will laugh. It was so embarrassing yesterday. I said, yeah, this same mentality, this same trouble mindset, this same not prioritizing your people, it will always lead us into trouble. But my man, that's it for the day. I think we did our best.
Thank you so much. Like you, in fact, I just like that example. Please tomorrow send me that video.
I will say that video should play for our people. You will see them. Capture all the mercenaries.
Not just the kind of country we live in today, where people work for 24 hours, but they are not getting anything. Someone who come in and just like, hey, hello, what's going on here? They probably made 10,000, 15,000. Is that not an insult? But you want the people to be happy. Well, come here, some of you. You like you can disagree with me. You like you can say what you want to say. You like you can insult me. For me, I'm here to talk for our future generation that will come tomorrow. So you like, well, we can disagree. You can say whatsoever thing you
Maybe
want to say. Yeah.
we got 2 more minutes. I don't know. Let me put it here in inbox. Just put on the screen just to end the show. Maybe tomorrow we'll show the rest.
Yeah.
In less than 2 minutes. Just put on the screen and see something. Hello. I put in your inbox.
Yeah.
Corruption is a bad thing. Corruption is very.
Oh, okay. So you pay your own people 150.
Yeah.
That's just like, oh God.
Yeah.
I like that kind of my example more. That's just like, brother, I will love
Yeah. Come with overhead calls. You bring international people. Yeah. The people who are on the front line that put their life at risk. You want to pay him 150 per month. How can you pay a foreign mercenary 50 times more than your average or military personnel in your country? How? But that's the kind of a mentality. That's what happens when you get corruption and greed and people who don't want to invest in their own citizens. That's what you get. I just sent you the link just before we go, but tomorrow we'll show you, hopefully, if you don't have the time.
Mets dans la tête.
Donc ils vont aller chez eux à la maison.
You see that? All foreign mercenaries from Eastern Europe, mostly
France.
Romania.
Donc tu quittes là, tu as fait ça en France pour venir se battre contre nous. Alors on se bat pour l'avenir de nos enfants. Assis-toi. Par terre.
Mets dans la tête. Faut pas blaguer. Faut pas blaguer avec nous. Nous voulons vraiment que Congo soit un pays digne.
La population de Goma qui soit calme maintenant, la paix est là. Nous sommes une armée du peuple. Nous allons veiller pour leur sécurité. Nous avons seulement amené la paix. La paix, nous les avons amené la paix.
Shie raia tuko na lazima ya amani, hatuna lazima ya kitu ingine. Amani, tunakosa moto, internet haiko, hakuna kitu chochote.
Une riposte vigoureuse et coordonnée contre ces terroristes et leurs parrains détendus. Vaillantes forces armées de la République.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. What is our people who waiting to sell? Blessing that time and that effort are rest. The brothers giving us here and the parents of them. The work with my life without fear.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Clepali suo me konyo ake Sktv benyo. Sema cheni tina ke asema jamu. Enji sano muni emu aye yo. Enji lofa mui emu aye yo.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandmaster.
Ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Salia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Côte d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Salia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Côte d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Liberian ya tumale, Sktv, ena Liberian, tosi wako maya tumale.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lopa and grandmaster.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. What is our people who waiting to sell? The flesh, that time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the premise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lusa, from Riverside to Raji to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, the San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.